We are in the arena parlor. Here we'll talk about mind, dreams, myths, and some stories that we'll make up. Since this is mostly about dreams, and I might say, well, we'll start with my dreams. I'll tell you my earliest dreams. So for this, let's see what arena looks like. Short village, standpipe in the middle on the northern side, our house to the southern side, east of the standpipe. Straight piece of road, east to west. The wind blows all the time from the east. So, every morning, I go out to the standpipe there. I look straight north and I see the northern range. And I say, when I grow up, I'm going to climb that mountain, make a hole in the sky, and go on the other side. 7-year-old dream, huh? I dreamed that for a while, and every day I look at it, the story gets longer and longer, see? After a while I say, I will need a chisel and hammer for this. Next day I see me go up there, climb the mountain, make a hole in the sky, go on the other side. Until that story progressed until, say, the west side of our house was a long bench. And as I'm looking at the mountain, I can see, before I go to bed, I put this hammer and chisel on the ground, below the bench. Hammer on the right, chisel on the left. I see me take this chisel and hammer, put it in my pocket. I come to the standpipe. I go up to the mountain. I climb the mountain. I take out this chisel and hammer. I make a hole in the sky. I lean over to put it down. And I get on the other side. Well, I think that. But at night when I sleep, I dream I'm standing there by the standpipe and I'm facing east. The wind is so strong against me, I could not advance. I get down on my knees, wind is still too strong. I put my hands down, and the wind is still too strong. I could never advance. Short dream for a long time, just standing there, down on my knees, down on my hands. End of dream. So now let's see when I was about 9 years old. Now, from the west end of Arena village that we are from, was a straight piece of road, big trees, almost coming over the road. And at the end of that stretch there, on the left-hand side, is a penguin patch and a gugu patch. And in this time, everybody knows, in these straight, dark roads that's closed over, you know what there is at night? Ghost. And in the penguin patch, there is snakes. And in the gugu patch, there is dwen or some kind of evil spirits. And I think everybody knows, if a 9-year-old finds himself in this stretch night, if the snake doesn't get him, the ghost doesn't get him, the dwen doesn't get him, the dark alone will kill him. And I dream, I am coming in this stretch, I am moving at good speed, but I am not running with legs swinging. It's like, I am not running like that, you see. My feet are together, and there is a snake right there, right at my heel. I cannot go faster than the snake. I cannot go up. I cannot go to the side. Just moving constantly like that, straight going west. And the snake is right there at my heel. That I dreamed for a while. Then let's see, when I'm like 14 years old. Now from the west side of our school, the same school, all the way down to Calcutta number two, was a long strip of land we call the savannah. There's always some livestock in there. And I dream I am going in this savannah from the playground of the same school all the way down to Calcutta. And I am, again, I'm running, I think, and there is a bull right behind me. Now, I am not running with legs swinging like that. It's like my feet are together and maybe off the ground because the bull's horn is right there at my heel. I'm going constantly. I cannot go fast in the bull, I cannot go up. I'm just right there, right at the horn, and I'm going constantly like that. I dreamed that for a while. So then let's see, when I'm 16 years old, about, I dream like I'm at the Quasar Junction. I'm looking in a northeasterly direction. The electric line's going overhead. And I am floating between the wire, over the wire, under the wire, between the wire. And it's not like I am up there that I could see the ground. It's like I'm at the Quasar, at the junction, and I could see me just doing eights in between the wire, over the wire, and under the wire. Stay like that for a while. Now let's see, when I'm about 18 years old, I dream I'm at San Fernando, and I want to go home, but I don't know where home is, and I don't know how to get home. And I could see the water line. The sea is on the western side. And I'm thinking, if I follow the shoreline going north, I will reach Waterloo. From there, I just have to go east, and I should reach home. I know I will recognize Waterloo because I know Waterloo. So for a long time, I had this dream. I'm there in San Fernando. I want to go home, but I don't know where home is or how to get. So I'm thinking, I'll follow the shoreline to Waterloo. From Waterloo, I should go east, and I should reach home. But I never left San Fernando. That's the trouble. So now let's see, when I was about 21 years old. And I went to see the Niagara Falls. And you know where we see the Niagara Falls from? We are on a high road there. Down below is the river. The river goes up to the waterfall on the right-hand side. I have this dream. I dive down over the river, and I follow the river up to where the waterfall is, and I go up to the top of where the water is falling from, say, and I go down again, and I go up again, and I can't get out. I dreamed that for a while. And say when I was about 24 years old, I had a dream only once. But I think this is significant based on later dreams. I'm on a high tree. The branch is so large, I can walk on it. And to my right, there is a small, we'll call it a tree house. There's a young woman in there. And she gives me a book, big book. Give me that, and I wake up. And I thought that is interesting. Say when I was about 26 years old now, I dream I'm walking out of arena and I'm going west, see. On the left-hand side, there's canals on both sides of the road. But on the left-hand side, the water is high, like it's the rainy season. And fish in the river. Fish small, big, 2 feet, 3 feet. Fish head to tail and side by side. Fish just back in the canal, just moving along the canal. And also, Jokan River and Terbeni River. Whoever knows Freeport will know that. This river flows from the south to the north. And the road is always going west. And I dream I'm standing on the bridge there and I'm looking down at the water. The water is high, like it's the rainy season. And fish in the river, 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 10 feet. Fish head to tail and side by side, just moving along the river. I dreamed that for a while too. Now say when I was about 28 years old. Now I'm in Montreal. I dreamt I'm traveling west. I must be on a bus because there was more people there. And then the bus comes to a stop. We came out to see. There's 3 big dogs in the middle of the road. Dogs don't move, we stop there. Well, this dream too, I had only one. Now this, after that, many years I cannot account for. I think I went up north and then west or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, these are my earliest dreams. And we will see in other stories how each one of these stories progress. The kind of development, some of them reach nice conclusion, you will see. Some of them had no conclusion, it remained unknown. And this we will see in other stories. As we said, the objective is in this story, in this series of stories I want to do is we follow our dreams. We write our own stories in life. I am Aten Raj Indranath, interpreter.